Hi everyone, I am at my house in the country and it's kind of cool today. But let's get started. This you can make either as a pin, an ornament, or even hanging from a necklace. And it is, I would say, about 2 inches across, not quite 2 inches across. And I think the cookie cutter I'm using there is almost 2 inches across, and that's going to be our base. And we're going to have a white base, and we're going to cut it out with the cookie cutter. And you don't want to make it too thick because you're going to be adding clay on top of it. And you don't want a pin that's too heavy. So we're just going to get that ready. And I think you can tell by my voice that I am feeling quite a bit better. Today is, I believe, October 3rd or 4th, 2020. I always feel better when I come home to my house in the country. All right, now we're putting flesh-colored, well, I would say beige. We don't say flesh-colored anymore because there are so many different colors of flesh. So this is a beige. This is going to be a Santa head. And that is super sculpey that I made the head with. Now we're going to add his beard. And you don't have to make the beard the way I do. You can make it any way you want. And you've seen plenty of different Santas that we've made where you can do the beard in many different ways. When my son was in school many, many years ago, I would always give the teachers pins as gifts because they always like to wear pins in class. I mean, not too many people wear pins anymore, which is a shame. Now we're going to make his hat, and we're going to flatten it. And if you haven't watched any other videos, we're just going to make that long shape there. And as you can see, the red clay came off on my hands. So I just went to wipe it off. And I just use some hand lotion, smear it up real good, and it seems to almost melt into the hand lotion. And then you wipe it off with a paper towel or a towel, and you're good to go. And I do have a video on that. I'm going to make his beard, and those are just teardrop shapes. Not his beard, his mustache. My son has a beard and mustache. You've probably seen his pictures. And his girlfriend gave him beard oil for his birthday last month. It was actually about a week or so ago. Beard oil. I think that's what it's called. I don't think my son will ever be clean shaven again in his life. He loves that beard too much. Now we've textured the mustache, and we're going to put on his nose just a little ball of the beige. There we go. I think we've done this head many, many times. But I keep forgetting there are new people coming, so yeah. Oh, and remember, check out the video with the big question mark. I'm doing a question and answer session Well, let me talk you through this first. Now we're just going to do the ho, ho, ho on the bottom, and we're just going to roll out the clay to make the letters, and it's very easy, and just watch what I'm doing. So I will go back to telling you about the video with the giant question mark on it, and I want to do a question and answer session with you guys, and I think I'm going to give it about a week for all of you to ask questions, and then I will do a video where I am answering all the questions. So I hope you will go and check that out. And I think I'd like to do one of those every month because I would hate for 100 questions to come up and it would take too long in one video to answer them. So I'll probably answer 10 to 20 questions per video. I had a heck of a time with making the O. I tried to roll it out as a rope and then put it together, and then I thought, oh, let's just do it this way. And it is just so much easier. Oh, I think this fresh air out here is just making me yawn. It's just, oh. I had a good night's sleep last night at my house. It's cool. I was under 2 comforters. Actually, I was under a comforter and a crocheted blanket, Afghan crochet. And if you know anything about crochet, that's a good heavy Afghan. And my aunt, who will be 90 this month, made it. And that really keeps me warm. So we are just writing out ho, ho, ho. So I'm doing this video of my house, but as you know, my house is out in the country, and I don't have internet access except for a hotspot through my iPhone. I guess that's that what it's called. My brain has really, I think this sinus infection has eaten away brain cells. But anyway, so where was I? See, I can't even remember what I was telling you about. Oh yeah, I'm at my house here, and I don't have internet access except for the hotspot, so I can't upload the video here, so I have to upload it at my brother's house where I cannot access the Wi-Fi. So I have to plug in directly to his modem in the living room, which, you know, if you're in a living room with a bunch of people, it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I'll do it while he is at his dialysis tomorrow, because everybody sleeps till 10 or 11, not me. So I will get this uploaded. Now here, his hands, you can either make his hands just with no gloves on, but I decided to do the black gloves. And the reason I decided to do the black gloves was just to add another color to the pin. And you could do it just his hands, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I made these a few years ago, many, many, many years ago. Now we're going to do the blush. And I just read online that all the craft shows for this year have been canceled. I did the Carolina Craftsman shows, and I did the Christmas Made in the South shows down here. And those are big, big shows. And oh, I feel so bad for everybody. But there's the one I made years ago. But you know, you have to be safe. And I have to be honest with you, I'm glad I'm retired because doing these craft shows, that was my income for the year. And oh, I would have been, oh, I don't even tell you, I would have been crushed. That would have been disastrous for me because I no longer have a mortgage. My mortgage is paid off. Yay! That is a very good feeling when you pay off your mortgage. But, yeah, wow, if that had happened while I was working and my son was little and I had to support him and pay the mortgage and everything, oh, it would have been horrible. So, but I feel really bad for all the people who count on doing those shows for their incomes every year. And there he is, and I talked through putting the leaves and berries on, but you guys already know how to do that. All done, quick and easy, and I will see you next time with another pin.